By yourself.
Do we have our name and date on everything?
Yeah. How you spell February?
F.
You can do the date.
E. B.
It's
R.
up there.
That's okay. It'll just
No,
be
she
easier.
can't see
U.
Oh.
A. R.
Y.
Yep.
February is my birthday. February what?
It's the 6th.
February 12th is my birthday. That's right. They got blue, they got red, they got
And of course, these are all turned. Oh, please don't mess with them.
She don't want them messed
Actually, can you flip all those to red?
Oh, can I put
Oh, those are already on red, Latasha.
and take those out? I want to
Flip those to red. Hold on, you messed up my camera. Oh, Adriel, can you please? Adriel, sit it back down. Adriel,
I'll put it in.
Adriel, pick up that poster and sit back down, please.
Where did that come from?
Adriel. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what's my first number? I'll do it. We're taking too long.
Oh, look at my teeth. I need
So-
help. I need to do
Yeah, go sit back down, please. You're next, okay? But I need you to sit down. All right. So what's the first number? What's our first number
6.
in our book?
60.
Look at it a little closer. It's 60. 60. So help me out. What is one more than 60?
20, 30, 40, 50,
What is one more than 60?
61.
61. Excellent. So where would the 61 go in your blank?
Right here. Right here, 61. I don't know.
If it's one more,
61.
that's all right. Good, LaShawn. If 61 is
Right
one
here.
more.
It's over here.
Nope, that would be for before 60. Does 61 come before 60 or after 60? 61? Count for me. Start at 55 and count up.
55. Because I wanted to so I could do my hair. 58, 55. I couldn't do my hair this time.
60. No, you skipped 60 to Maya. Come on. No, it doesn't go there. It goes here. Girls, are we going to be able to handle holding the pencils?
Yeah, she was just doing this.
Okay. So what is one less than 60? Hold on. Tiavian, I will be right with you. But I can't get finished with hers
Yeah.
right now.
I'm looking at this.
Tiavian, please sit down. So what is one less than 60?
62.
What is one less than 60?
65.
One less. One less. If I have 60, if I have 60 Skittles and I take one away, how many Skittles do I have? I'm only taking one away.
53. 69. 63.
All right, let's look at this. No. So I have my group of Skittles right here. There's 60 of them. We counted all of them. There's 60.
And I took one away.
Please let me finish. And I took one away and I eat it.
5.
How many more do I have? What comes before
5.
60? No.
50.
What comes before 60?
61.
Let's look at our hundreds chart.
61.
What comes before 60? So here's 60. What's the number that comes before it?
59. No.
59. That is right.
So put it up here.
59 will go in the left one.
Okay. That's how you make a 9.
All right.
Yeah, 59.
Yep. No, it goes in this one. To Maya. Let's go. Erase it, please.
I do it. I know how to
What?
I don't know how to do it.
I know. That's why I'm helping you. So that we can learn. All right. So that was our one more and our one less. What about our 10 more, Adria? What about our 10 more and our 10 less? So where's 60? Point. Someone point to it for me.
60 right here. Oh
No, on the hundreds chart.
I'm on.
I know.
I didn't bring. Oh, let me get my passport. I don't know. 60 like this. Let me put at 60.
60. So what did we say about the ones place with when we're adding tens? They don't change. So Tamaya, what number is in my ones place? Tamaya, what number is in my ones place? No, look at the number. Don't look up. Tamaya, you need to look at the number to know. No, what number is in my ones place?
16. 16.
Please wait for her. Give her some think time. How many ones are in 60?
You just told me the answer.
How many ones are in 60? I didn't tell you the answer. I know, the baby's super cute, but let's just leave her alone.
Okay.
Here, I'm ask Latasha. Latasha, turn around, please. Latasha.
100.
Latasha, can you turn around, please, and focus? How many ones are in 60? Adriel, I hope you're listening too.
I am.
How many?
60.
Ladies, stop learning out, okay? We're gonna go to our hand raising
No.
so that we're not all talking at once. Latasha, how many ones are in 60? No, how many ones? 0. There are 0 ones. So if we know my ones don't change, what should you write in both columns?
A 0.
A 0. Excellent. You done? Good job. A 0. So now let's look at our... Tamaya. It should go in both. The 0 should go in both. Leave room. Don't put it right in the middle.
It goes like that.
A 0. Why'd you put ones?
That's how she said.
No, don't write zeros like that because that looks like a 1. It's not funny.
That's silly.
Because see, if I were to grade that, I would count it wrong. So when we write silly.
That means you like.
So what about our tens place? What did we talk about with our tens place? It changes, right? But how does it change? It changes. Remember, the ones stay the same and the tens change. But what happens with the tens?
The 10s change.
The tens change, that's right, but how so?
The 10s.
Please let her speak. Do you remember? Tamaya, can you help us out? What do we do with the tens? What order is that?
I don't care.
Please continue.
I don't like when people blurt out.
Tamaya, remember what I was talking about with you earlier? How you don't like that and you do it a lot with other people?
Because they do it with me. They
I
do
know,
it with
but
me. I do it with them.
that's not how it should work.
That's how my mama said it.
No, that shouldn't work that way. I'm sorry that that's the way you think it is. Gross. You two are last chance, and I'm going to have to move you up,
No.
which would be really sad. It is number order.
I don't even have my husband. Oh, this is
Number
easy.
order. So what comes before 6?
Number 5.
5. Excellent. 5. So it's going to be 50. Good, Tamaya. And what number comes after 6? Should go right here. What number comes after 6?
Is that how you do the next
What number comes after 6?
5?
Comes after 6. 5, 6,
7, 8.
7. Yes.
Put it up here.
No, the 5 should go up top.
Oh my god.
Let's go put your 5 too, Latasha. You got your 7 down, but what about the 5? All right, once you have that one done, I want you to do 12 by yourself.
No, I already did.
And let's sit. Wait. Good, Tamaya. Oh, except you got to look at these numbers. You've switched those. The number that comes before 12 goes here. The number that comes after 12 goes here. You switch those up.
But did that one go first, second?
That one's right, yeah. All right, start on number 12 if you haven't.
Already did.
We should be started on number 12.
I do it by myself. Oh,
No, I want you to sit here and do it.
Okay. I can do it by herself. Hi, camera.
Adriel, please get started.
Hi, camera.
No, I told you.
It's all by herself.
If you can't sit over here with it, then we'll have to go sit somewhere else.
You ruined her camera stand. She don't want it ruined.
Adriel, I need you to get started on number 12. Thank you. Natasha, you too. Good, LaShawn. Remember, use the strategy we just learned. Use the strategy we just learned. Try not to use those hundreds charts.
I'm not using it. We get our computers after?
I want you to focus on this, okay? Audrey, your numbers are backwards.
What numbers? These? These?
You put 21 and 31.
I heard something.
It's somebody's computer. All right, you need to focus.
We need to focus. I'm focusing.
Yeah, keep going. You're doing great.
What? Because that's the right one. And then I 6,
That's
7,
excellent. 8. Exactly. You're doing that one good too. All right, why don't you go ahead and go back to your desk? Because you got this. You don't need me. You got this.
And then get my computer and go to math.
Once you're done, yes, then you can. All right. Let's go, girls. Good, LaShawn. That one's right. Can you start on the next one? Let's go, Natasha. Let's take a seat. Yep, use your hundreds chart if you need to remember how to write the number. Because we want our numbers to be right. Oh, look at that one, LaShawn. Let's go, Natasha. Come on. What number comes before 12? No, go ahead and erase these, okay? Can you erase all those for me? Natasha, can you erase those for me? I think you're getting your spots confused. Yeah, but look at that one. What number is this?
Oh.
I think that one was just a little silly mess up. That's okay. Happens. All right. So what would be 10 more than 12? What would be 10 more than 12?
Thank you.
You thinking? Remember, what did we talk about with our ones? Do the ones change? No. So what would your ones? What would your ones place be in that box? What's your ones here? How many ones do you have in 12? 2. So how many ones will you have down here?
2.
2. Excellent. So go ahead and erase that. Change it.
Did I do these 3 right? Wrong.
Those were right but wrong. You wrote the numbers backwards. So remember with 13? 13's 1 and then a 3.
Did I do it all right?
You wrote a 3 and then a 1.
No, I was trying to make 31. Now I get it.
Okay, but then it isn't right then. What number comes after 12?
Oh, this is now I get it.
What number comes before 12?
11.
Okay, go ahead and get your computer, okay? Yeah. 11, good. Oh, hold on. Don't stop yet. So now what about our tens place? You moved that over too far. What about our tens place?
1.
Okay, so 1. So what are we going to do with it when we're adding a 10? Does it go up or down?
No, down.
No, you're right.
Up.
It goes up. So what number comes after 1?
2.
2. So 2 would go, we would have 22. You just wrote a 2. That's why you got to leave space for both numbers.
22.
22.
I got some space.
Okay. Now go ahead and try this one. Same thing. High five, Natasha. I like it. Let me see about this one.
I know.
Oh yeah, this only. Let's try again on that one.
Like this.
Yeah, try again. Cause that one is almost right. Your numbers are backwards though. You put 38 instead of 83. Make sure those numbers aren't backwards.
Oh, made a Z.
Why'd you erase it, LaShawn?
Because it was 50.
What?
It was 50.
No. Oh yeah. You just wrote it in the wrong one. Good job. Nice catch.